Hey, it's Thursday, and what do we do on a Thursday, Timmy?
Omnibus.
God damn it. One job, Tim. One job. So, Gary didn't know what we're talking about there, but because we didn't have the stream on Monday, Tim got very confused. And on Tuesday morning, he said, "Do we have a link for the stream?" And I thought, that's a bit odd, but okay. Yeah, sure. So I sent him the link. And then he didn't realize until I was doing the intro and explained that we were doing the omnibus build that he'd actually come in on the wrong day.
Yeah. It's like when you arrive for your lecture and they start saying like, welcome to, I don't know, dance theory 101. And you go, oh boy, this is not pre-calculus.
I've taken a wrong turn somewhere.
Yeah. I zigged when I should have zagged.
Yes, John was going to be about 15 minutes late, so but hey, it's John. We'd be worried if he was on time or early. So hello everyone, or
Hello.
15 of you who are watching.
15 people already. Blimey.
Yes. How are we all, gentlemen?
Oh, we're good.
Not seen you for nearly a week, Gary.
Yeah, it's been weird, isn't it? Because not doing Monday, and then I had face-to-face session on Tuesday. Yesterday, I was busy doing Famalam stuff.
Yeah.
But what I have been working on in the background is my Hamden.
Let's see.
Yeah, the wings are only dry fitted at the moment, hence the massive canyon of a gap. But yeah, so the Hamden's coming together. I believe this ridge line, not that it shows up on the camera, but you can see it down the back here. There's quite a pronounced ridge, but that looks like it's supposed to be there.
Yeah.
So I'm working on that. It's the old Airfix Hamden. Yeah, I quite enjoyed that. That's good. Apart from that, it's been very, very, very quiet.
Excellent. And what about you, Tim?
Yeah, no, it's been good. Sleep has been a little bit out of whack. We've had some early morning appointments and nerves and things. So,
oh, Sneaky Peeky's back. Hello, Sneaky Peeky.
Hello. I'm the garbage disposal for unwanted food.
And cat, by the looks of things.
Yeah, so that's all been good. But today I had a couple hours while Kat was off getting her hair done.
Yeah.
So I had been laying decals and stuff for.
That's pretty.
That's nice.
My kitty hawk. So yeah, that's all kind of coming up Millhouse. Yeah, so she's a bit shiny at the moment, but
beautiful.
Yeah, that's all. The decals now have been sealed in with the gloss coat, so it's ready for some oils and a bit of weathering on this one. And then I've just got the drop tank and the 250-pound bombs and the landing gears and stuff. They're all painted as well, but I'll glue them on after the weathering. But yeah, I've been having fun, just kind of plodding along today at my own pace.
Excellent.
What have you been doing, Mikey?
Me, little me.
Me? There's my reputation.
I'm painting my hurricane.
Nice.
Where's my remote go? There it is.
Very nice.
Don't focus on me. Focus on the plane. The plane.
The plane. The plane.
The plane.
Yeah.
It's good.
There you go. Blue underneath.
Yeah.
Can't really see it because the light, but yeah, there you go.
I am nowhere near getting into paint with this. Nowhere near.
That's because you're slow as. You're getting old.
And it's got that much, because it's got quite a lot of glass on it. I'm trying to mask.
Time's taking up masking, isn't it?
It's all masking.
At least you only have to do one colour though.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
All you got to do is prime it and then do one colour over the top.
Yeah. The whole thing is desert pink. So
yeah. Sorry, I'm right there with you, Gary. I'm probably going to be masking up the canopy today.
Yeah,
on the 110.
And Tim's had to make an executive decision on his as well.
Yes. So I have carefully placed the little spinner cone on the either really on one of the props. It had come loose on the sprue because it's only got the one connection point.
Yeah.
And it had fallen off, and I'd put it somewhere safe, and I haven't been able to find it. So the search continues in the background, but my backup plan is to pick up a 148 crew set, with like some maintenance guys and stuff, and I'll scratch build a ladder. So like they've got the spinner off, they're adjusting the linkages or something.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. I'll come up with something, but I have strictly ruled out scratch building or going to the effort of printing and blah blah blah. It's sitting in my cupboard. I'm not gonna be stressing about it. So I've got my workaround and I'm happy.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. And they'll make for an interesting diorama.
Yeah. Excuse me. Oh, blimey.
Sorry we're boring you, dude.
I don't know why I'm yawning. I slept for Britain last night.
Maybe you slept too much.
I think I did.
Should we crack on with the chat before Marley turns up?
Yeah, come on then. Who's in there today?
Bob says, hello all. Probably won't be here for most of the stream and other medical appointments.
Oh, never mind, Bob.
Yeah, I hope that all goes well.
GM's in. Bobby, no, don't go. Don't follow the Pied Piper. Run away, run away.
Ooh, changing it up. We're going counterclockwise. GM says to everyone else joining chat and staying, hello and well done.
Yeah, normally we go the other way. This is going to go wrong, isn't it? That means that Mikey gets.
If you want, I can switch you around if that's easier.
No, because it'll get really confusing.
We've noticed now. It'll all go. It'll all turn to custard.
And you're still doing Tiffers. That doesn't sound right, but there you go.
Just no. Don't go there. Tiff says, Bob, thank you so much. Basil came yesterday. I really appreciate everything you said.
Yes,
yeah.
And Cliff also says, I'm welcome in, folks. Hope you're all well. Please don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. Thank you.
That so sounds like Stewie Griffin.
Good whip. Duke is in. He says, G'day, all you beautiful people. I'm in Snake Valley today. Our Wargame Club is putting on a wargaming event in Melbourne on Saturday. Setting up tomorrow, so can't stay up tonight. Have a good stream. Best of luck with that, mate.
Joe says, good morning, afternoon and evening to all. Happy Thanksgiving to Americanos. A YouTube conundrum this morning. This stream or invasion of the Astro Monster, Godzilla. Ooh. Choices.
And Joe says, okay, here I am, Godzilla later.
Nice.
So is it Thanksgiving today in the States?
Yes.
Turkey Day.
Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Turkey Day.
Yes. And the erstwhile leader did the pardoning of the turkeys as well.
All right, moving on.
Yes.
Mr. Julian says, morning, just all.
I think an American's going to have to explain the pardoning of the turkeys to us.
Yeah.
Because that seems bizarre. David says, hi all.
And Patrick's in. He says, good day all.
Hey.
Stu Sprues is in. He says, hello to all.
Hello to all.
And Gary's in, Mr. Evans. He says, happy Thanksgiving to our American friends. Yeah.
Are we going clockwise now then?
Oh, I don't know. I said it would go wrong.
David says, hello to Mikey, Gary, and Tim. Hello.
I don't know.
Gary's changed the direction now, so it's you.
Why?
Tim.
Oh,
I played an Uno reverse card.
It's like that meme of the guy on the bike that puts the broomstick through his own front wheel and falls over and then blames someone other than himself. It's that. Paul Price says, evening all.
Hey, Paul.
And Adam Scale Modelling is in. He said, afternoon and Thanksgiving to the colonies of the true empire.
Yes. Well said, Adam. Phil says, good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Phil.
Matt's in. He says, hi all. Hope our Queenslanders are safe and sound from the storms. Yeah, we've had a whole bunch of supercells and stuff forming in the evenings over the last couple of days. So, yeah, pretty much stretching most of southeast Queensland up past where I live. We've had, hot days in the 30s and then hail coming in like big winds. So, yeah, it's been a bit wet and wild.
Ah.
Adam Scale Modelling says, looks pretty. I assume he's referring to the Kitty Hawk.
Graham says, hi all, just sneaking in for a brief lunch visit. Hello.
Hi, Graham.
David says, wow, Tim, that looks so good. Thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
And Ian Ellison's in. I love planes. I love planes. Hi, Ian.
Jim says, hello to our gracious hosts. Hello, Jimothy.
Master Jim.
Hello, Jim. Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
Also says, greetings to all of the usual suspects in chat.
Yes.
Jim says, Timothy Evans, perhaps the title of your diorama could be What is the Spinner?
Jim says, Pringles, Profane Joel, Mikey, afternoon, Shelfy, evening, Tim.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Jules. Oh. Confusing myself now.
Teacher.
Julian also says, Mikey, don't you mean half-wit leader? Self-squirrel.
You're supposed to be the intelligent one, Tim.
Steve falls in, my mate Steve. He says, good afternoon, evening, guys. Hi, Steve.
All right, his mate Steve. Jim says, we will have some snowfall this holiday weekend. Temps will drop below freezing and stay there for a few days.
Ah.
And that is the shipping forecast. Right.
On
with the show before John comes in. Quick, let's get the show over before John comes in. Right, John.
On with the show. So
Yes.
yeah, so this here Mitchell does need a lot of masking.
Yeah.
A lot of masking. But hey, I find masking quite
Therapeutic.
therapeutic, see, isn't it?
Aye. Be right there in a minute.
I quite like it, I do.
Dorcosaurus just said hello, peoples. Hello,
Dorcosaurus.
Hello.
Hello. Hope it's on the radio.
Bright light. Right.
Is that because my... Let's do that.
Adam was talking about the Mitchell when he said it was pretty.
Oh.
At least I hope he's talking about the Mitchell, not someone called Mitchell.
Get out, my pup.
Yeah. And Adam says, it's lovely work so far. Thank you.
It's a lovely kit.
Yes. We've still got a way to go until you beat Adam's undercarriage, though, on his mosquito.
Yeah. I do like a mosquito.
Yeah. You're right, Tim.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just I'm reading up about the pardoning of the turkeys.
Oh, right, yeah. Were they angry turkeys with behavioural issues?
No, so apparently, like anything, there's a bit of a myth about where it fully originated from, but it seems that the story goes back to Abraham Lincoln's presidency when one of Lincoln's sons, Tad, had grown fond of the turkey and pleaded with his father to pardon the bird.
Yeah.
So that, it wouldn't get slaughtered for lunch.
Yeah.
And yeah, he sort of did it. So yeah. And then, different presidents and stuff had given reprieves, but it looks like Reagan is credited as the first president to actually use the word pardon.
Yeah.
So yeah, the turkeys are pardoned by the president, and they're spared from lunch. So it's not like they're pardoned and then they eat them. They are kind of released to a turkey farm. yeah, exactly. And then people can see like the turkeys that were pardoned and all that stuff. But yeah, it's like a just a fun little act of mercy.
Yeah.
Sort of thing seems to be the story.
So the ones spend the rest of their lives going, why are all these people looking at us?
Yeah,
weird.
So this year their names were Waddle and Gobble. Joe Biden.
So the president has to go, I pardon Gobble.
Yeah, Waddle and Gobble. Yep. Last year it was Peach and Blossom. Year before that, Liberty and Belle, which is very on theme. That's good. Chocolate and Chip, Peanut Butter and Jelly, Corn and Cob, Butter and Bread, Peas and Carrots, Drumsticks and Wishbone, Tater and Tot, Abe and Honest, Cheese and Mac, Popcorn and Caramel. Oh, back in 2012, President Obama had a good one with Cobbler and Gobbler.
Also, Gobbler's been pardoned twice.
Yeah. I bet he was glad he said that one correctly.
Let's see, who'd Bush have? So between 2001 and 2007. So it looks like 2002 is when it started being 2 turkeys.
Yeah.
So in 2001 it was Liberty, and then you had Katie and Zach, Stars and Stripes, Biscuits and Gravy, Marshmallow and Yam, Flyer and Fryer, May and Flower. That's another good little theme one.
Yeah.
And then he finished up in 2008 with Pumpkin and Pecan. So there you go.
Yeah.
Wow. There we go.
The more we know. So Adam says, I have a passion for 2 engines World War II stuff.
Yeah. I must admit, I quite like, if I had the wall space, I would have them all hung with guitar hooks flat against it.
I only had a wall space.
Phil Flory did it. He did some massive builds. He's got a 132nd A10. He's also got a Vulcan. He's got a Lancaster, I think a 148th Lancaster, and they're all hung on the wall with guitar hooks.
Yeah.
And it looks really, really good. Nodge is here.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
That reminds me, actually, Gary. Did I sufficiently tease you with all those posts coming out about Victor's?
Doing my egging.
Nice of you to join us, John.
Yeah, I thought I'd show up. G'day.
Yeah.
Hello, mate. How are you?
Peachy. Just peachy. Okay, I haven't looked at what I'm up to on this. I haven't looked at this for weeks. Right.
Julian says Tim is either studying concentration or his camera is frozen. Graham says Mosquito, the best looking aircraft ever flown. Discuss.
Yeah. There's no discussion. It is.
What's up there?
GM says, Mr. Morris, hello. I hope the wings on the Hamden will be the right way up before the glue sets this time. Yes. Yes. Well, as I say, at the moment, the problem I'm having with the Hamden, it's the old Airfix, Airfix one. It's a real. These wings are just dry fit only. I'm having to sand down the tabs here because the tabs are wider than the recess for them to go into, so it's still a very tight fit. And the other thing I'm worried about, and it's already happened, I noticed twice, all the guns have snapped off. You have to put the guns in early.
Yeah.
And I've already lost one of the rear guns here, and the nose.
How dare you?
Gone. So, never mind. I'll play around with something.
Well, the Valom kit doesn't have the guns fitted. It expects you to drill holes in the clear plastic to fit them. There's no bloody way I was going to attempt that stunt.
Yeah. But,
Jim says, BBC, nice paintwork on your Hurricane. Will look even better when you mute and blend the colours with some weathering techniques. Yes. That is what I intend to do. At the minute, I'm just doing all the little touch-ups and things. Stu says, this year the turkey will be pardoned by a turkey.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, John's here now. We can't talk about stuff like that, otherwise it'll never end.
No, the irony had not escaped me. Perfectly innocent turkey being pardoned by a hardened criminal.
Moving on, we said. Stu said, Clinton's pardon, a gobbler called Monica. Yeah, that would have been funny. Dorkasaurus says, biscuits and gravy. Now I'm hungry. What knobs and gravy? Tiff says, this is making me hungry. And Junior says, no turkeys, yet called sage and onion. Missed opportunity, I think. Good point. Adam says, exactly what I want to do. Guitar hooks, you can get some bloody sturdy ones that are thin now. Yeah. You can. Yeah.
I just haven't got the room, the wall space in here.
I've got the wall space. I just haven't got the inclination to keep putting holes in my wall.
Well, if I took my, let me just readjust that. If I took my paint rack down that's in front of me, the other side of this camera, I've got quite a big bit of wall space because it's a massive paint rack. And it, to be honest, it only takes Tamiya size pots. Because I'm not using Tamiya or real colors anymore, I'm going across to Vallejo.
Oh no!
It's going to have to come down. So I would get some wall space there, but I'm bound to use it for something else.
Yeah, pictures.
Probably more paint racks because you never got enough paint.
Yeah, I think when my new house gets built, I'll be installing some proper paint racks and stuff, and I'll probably get a full set of the Vallejo paints. I think it's time that I kind of
upped your game.
Yeah, you know. I spend long enough like painting models and stuff. Like if I'm not doing scale models, I'm doing miniatures and stuff.
Warhammer and stuff.
Yeah, so I'll probably expand on the idea that I've got at the moment with the sort of overhead rig and all that stuff in the new place. So
excellent. David says, hello, John.
Hello.
Ooh, John's wife fronts got a bit tight then.
Hello. Hello.
Patrick says they should have fish fingers and custard. What the?
I think he's talking turkey names.
Yeah. Julie says, good evening, Nodge.
So another fun fact I learned yesterday. Apparently, the French don't believe in custard. They don't have a word for it. They call it crème anglaise.
Yes, English cream.
How weird. Yeah. It does not exist. I should not name it. I poo-poo it. And apologies to all our French audience out there.
Yeah, all one of them. Graham says, Patrick, who said that?
I told them we already got one.
We stole a turkey in the middle of the night. Graham,
yeah.
Go on.
It's all right. My canopy's just popped off.
Oh.
Madam.
Which actually might be fortuitous.
That's a big word.
Yes.
You can tell you were a sergeant.
Wow.
We didn't get taught big words.
Not only was I a sergeant, I was an instructor.
Oh.
Mm. Next. Patrick says, it's from Doctor Who. Ah.
We used to teach the noble art of not letting aircraft bump into each other.
Julian says, no. GM says, Patrick, fish fingers and custard. Oh. Julian says, no discussion. If you ask Captain VFC, he loves all de Havilland aircraft.
And de Havilland aircraft love him.
GM says, no, Graham says, I said it would be a quick visit. Back to work. Have a good day all. See you later, buddy.
See you later, Graham.
TBD says, Guten Abend, my friends. Hello.
G-Day.
Hello. Suruki. Julian says, Mikey, you should ask Shelfy. He's an expert in drilling holes in walls. At least I think expert is the word I was looking for.
Well,
he's not the word Marion used.
That started with an F and ended with a K, didn't it?
It rhymed with quick lead.
I thought it was Cupid Barstool. Julie says, Guten Abend, TBG. Ooh, we've got 30 people watching. Hello, people. Gino says, hello, everyone, in the panel and the chat. Hello.
Hi, Gino.
TBG says, wie geht's, Julian? Jim says, we want no custard. The English can keep it along with their channel.
Yeah.
Adam says, now to add the MG17 into the gun bays. Nice. Ian says, rhubarb and custard, sweets, apple and crumble. Yeah. Another wonderful British dish. Like apple pie and baseball. Joe says, Gary, carry your canopy. You wear a toupee? Yes, that's why he's backcombed it today. Trevor says, hi all. Hello, Trevor.
Hey, Trevor.
Modders has put the link into the fundraiser, so do go if you can afford to, obviously, and you want to. If you don't want to, don't do it. If you do want to, then please feel free. We are currently up to £1,180, I believe.
Marvellous.
Yeah. Oh, no, £1,200 now. Fantastic.
More marvellous.
£300 off. Are we?
Yeah.
£300 to go.
A plethora of pounds. That means a lot.
Yes.
See what he did there? Huh? Hey?
I did.
Yeah, good.
You can tell you're a sergeant as well with your big words.
Indubitably.
TVG says, is Shelfy on the level with shelves? He doesn't like shelves because they attack his nipples. June says, it was for who, Shelfy? Who's the Chewy Tush bloke? For Chewy Tush? Go Chewy Tush? I'll get my cup. Yeah. TVG says, hi, David of the Valleys. Adam says, let's get the Americans some spotted dick. Oh, yeah. Do you know, I got the stuff to make that the other week, actually.
I don't like
It's
spotted
amazing. Well, no, but when you're in the RAF, the MD clears it up pretty quickly.
Crikey.
See,
we weren't issued with venereal diseases. We had to go out and find them ourselves.
Oh dear. Julie says knackered TVG and you. Phil says Rhubarb and Custard was a brilliant cartoon and theme tune.
Yes. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da. That was the theme tune sung without singing.
Yeah.
Major Steve says Mosquito is my favourite aircraft. Doing the 124th, but as a Tetsi with a Mullins gun, had to put to one side as Gary M has tempted me with the Agora Zero. Yes, there is a story there. Many of you will know I was doing the 1/18th scale Agora Zero, and it was beating me hand over fist. I made the decision to give it to Mr. Paul, who is now upgrading what is a fantastic kit, and he's 3D printing extra bits for it and what have you. So
you can always have mine if you want, Steve. Just have to pay for the postage.
I don't know what the postage would be on that thing.
I know, right?
But yeah, I really wanted to do that Zero, but I was getting to the point where I knew I wasn't going to do it justice.
I think what spoiled it for me was seeing how much everyone else was struggling with it. It just made me want to not do it.
I mean, I've seen them finished. I've seen Mal's finished and working, and it's an amazing piece of kit. And they are amazing models. I think I had to, realize to myself that they're above my skill level.
Yeah.
Right.
But Steve's doing a fantastic job on it, and he has the ability to be able to design stuff in 3D as well, which I just can't get my bloody head round.
So what you're saying is Steve is a better modeler than you?
Oh God, by far.
Never thought I'd hear you say that.
Oh, by far.
Although you do tend to
Speaking
be quite
of what-
self-deprecating, don't you?
124 scale. Can I just take a sec to gush over Mr. Evans's work on the 109 engine?
Yeah.
Yes. Wasn't that lovely?
Oh. Tickles me.
Tickles you.
Yep.
Well, that's another image I've got burned in the back of my retinas, just like the thought of Gary beating himself hand over fist.
In a mankini.
Yeah.
Steve is also doing a 124th ME109, but the original 124th ME109.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. So the 1973 one, or whenever that one was.
Yeah. Steve only builds 124th scale models.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, and obviously a 1/18th Zero now.
Yeah.
Large scale, let's put it like that.
Did you know we now have 29 channel members? Or I have now. got 29 channel members. The channel has. So there you go. That's a better way of putting it. The channel now has 29 channel members.
Yeah, me. We got it.
Yeah.
22 corporals, 6 privates.
Our failures, my successes.
Yes.
Yeah. The minute we drop down, it'll be you guys have lost.
You have cost me. Yeah.
I'd only ever say that to you, John.
I know.
Expect a letter from the legal department.
Yeah. Getting my channel taken down because you wouldn't listen to simple instructions.
Well, what can I say?
Sergeant.
You referred to human services.
James says, here's an old one you all missed. Mutt and Jeff from World War II.
Yeah, Mutt and Jeff.
Mutt and Lamb. Yeah. TVG says, same here, Julian. I blame the meds.
One canopy masked up.
Hank.
Oh, crap.
Julian says, I blame. You haven't nearly stabbed yourself again.
No. I've just realised the front glazing. I haven't finished that either because there's a bit missing there.
On the side away from you.
Yes. So although I've just thought I'd finish that bit, I've now got to go and do this bit.
Julian says, I blame your meds quite often, TPG. Yeah. Right, whilst that's drying. Julian says, yes, it was, Phil. Okay. Trevor says, are we all go for the ICM Drone Hunters kit next Friday? We're hoping to. It depends if the Postal Service delivers Tim's and John's in time. That's all we're waiting for now.
Yeah.
Adam says, and that's why I said vets and dicks go hand in hand. Jim says, spotty dick, not anymore. I saw my doctor and cleared it up with some penicillin. See, MO can clear it up pretty quick. Just make sure you do it before you go home on leave. Doug Sawyer says, laugh my ass off. That happened to a lad that was in my unit, you know. He was stationed in Germany, and he went home on R&R, and obviously did what couples do. And he said, "Has there been any letters for me?" And she went, "No." And then he went back over to Germany. The day he went back, he'd gone back over to Germany. The letter landed on the doorstep of the actual health clinic. And so he said, open it for us, because it was just a plain envelope, and read it out what it says. So she read it out to him over the phone. And it was a letter. He tested positive for clap before he went home. So he
Oh dear.
And that's how she found out that he was getting married to a prostitute.
That's all right. Fall back on Old Faithful. Deny, counter, accuse, deny.
Yes. Cover up. Jim said, Adam, Jim, far too easy. No challenge in those comments. There's another lad in that unit that went with a prostitute in Germany, went home, gave it to his missus, and then blamed his missus for giving it to him. Because he didn't want to admit that he was in the wrong. And that, gentlemen, is why I never, ever did anything with anyone other than my partners when I was in the forces. Jim says, Jim, can I tempt you with toad in the hole? It's yummy with roast spuds, greens, and gravy. It is.
I had toad in the hole the other day.
You can get cream for that.
I also had sausages and onion gravy.
Ooh.
Sausage paste.
Jim says, favourite aircraft, strictly a subjective topic. I have too many to list.
No, I'll be quite... It's easy for me. It's always and always will be the C-130.
I don't know what it is for me. Maybe Hurricanes. I don't know.
John,
go
I
on.
was showing the guys this before you arrived. But,
Oh yeah,
yeah, I got the decals and
got
stuff
the
on.
Dirkles.
So,
Oh wow!
Do you know that
that's
looks
nice.
good shiny? That really does.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, very good.
along.
Yeah.
Bobbing along.
I finished. I had a. Bron's probably not happy with me. I pulled an all-nighter last night. Oh, that sounds wrong. But
Just
you know,
knocked her out
the sun was coming up when I went to bed, and she was just
dear.
like, she said, "Why was the dishwasher still running when I got up to go to work?" I'm just like, Anyway, but I got all the decals done on on this one, the tornado. So that's ready for.
That's well worth your marriage.
Well, you know, if she only knew. Yeah.
That's a nice... Mikey's got some tornadoes to build.
Yeah, 3, thanks to someone. Not then complaining. Jim says, Jem, I think that was what Captain Mannering had the local canteen. That was Schnuck. The British kitchen thing. Steve says, "Oh, Gary, you're making me blush. Check is in the post. Seriously though, I'm an average modeler, guys. He puts his trousers on one leg at a time, just like everyone else."
Oh, we're all average modelers, that's for sure.
I don't know. Some of us are below average. I'm not saying who. Jimmy says, my channel now has 29 members. This has been a public service announcement from your nerdy host, Profangel Mikey. Kidding. Yes.
I believe that says needy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Probably.
He was bullying you.
Yeah.
Yes. It's all about Mikey. Yeah. He ended 8 wars.
Calm down, John T.
Yes.
He's going for it today.
Problem is, he'll incur the wrath of modders. I shall just boot him. GM says, Jim, probably Mum would do a toad in the hole every now and then. Ooh,
When Marion's best friend comes to visit, we always have to have toad in the hole because it's her favourite.
June says, MO Mikey, musical orchestra? No, medical officer. Well, I suppose they do mess about with your organs. That's true.
All me organs.
Wait Rose says, just finished the Bf109 engine, final stain wash done. No idea how Matt managed to design it. Awesome. Excellent. I have noticed there's a lot of chatter on Facebook when people are talking about war pigeon and stuff like that, about like certain video, and people are putting, I've only seen one video of someone complain about it, but he whines about everything.
Yeah.
And stuff like that.
All right, I need to go to the booth.
Not my friend, is it?
No, it's Tim's dad.
Yeah.
Father.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be the chosen one.
Yeah. Kevin says, good day, everyone. Hello, Kevin.
Oh, cripes.
Next. Thank you. Adam says, Gary, thanks for the ASK video, by the way. Stuff's on its way. Exactly what I was looking for. Ooh. Which Gary's that, then?
That'll be Waitrose.
Ah. Lindsay says, hi all. Hello, Lindsay.
Hello, Lindsay. Welcome.
Talking of videos, Has anybody watched the live stream that James Skiffins did on Sunday?
I haven't had a chance. I
really, really, really recommend it. It's a fantastic live stream he did about men's mental health.
Yes.
And the lady, I think her name was Sally, who he was talking with. It is worth an hour of your time.
Yeah.
And
well, yeah. I saw an interesting statistic yesterday. There's recently been a study done in the UK. And in the UK, between 40 and 50% of domestic abuse victims are male. Which I thought was interesting. And yet they get less than 10% of the funding.
I think if there was a political party called Don't Be a Dick Party, they would get my vote.
That is my party. You just don't agree with any of my other policies.
What, like wearing brown shirts?
Oh, jeez. Oh, boy.
All people between the ages of, or all men between the ages of 18 and 14 must walk around with a Stell helm all times. Julian says, I'd have to split aircraft into types: favorite bomber Lancaster, fighter Hurricane, twin engine Mosquito, jet Harrier.
All good choices. Great choices. Jaguar for me is up there. My favorite, jet fighter is the Jaguar. I think the lines on that are absolutely gorgeous. It looks tough with those wheels and all that stuff like that. It's just an awesome looking thing. Lysander is, I've always had a soft spot for it as well, because it's weird, but in a great way, as in, designed to be, unlike the Fiesler Stork, it's designed to be fast and slow. So it's just a stunning design.
The Fiesler Stork always seemed to me it was going to break.
Well,
do you know what I mean? It's just a spindly looking thing.
Well, no engine has ever fallen off one that I've worked on. That's only because I hadn't worked on them.
But I must admit, I'm looking forward to building my Lysander.
I know. That's why I mentioned it, Gary.
Which you very kindly received off Mr. Ellison.
Yes, I did, and I'm still in awe of that man.
Yes. Oh. Who's wearing a very fetching BBC hoodie at Telford. David says, "Wait, Rose, is that engine? What? That engine looks so good. Not seen many disparaging any of the engine builds. Yeah." Julie says, "Needy, nerdy, either works." Does for me. Certainly nerdy.
So I'm going to put on the antenna on the center line just so I can break it off at some later point, because I always do that.
No, you usually put it on upside down. Jim says, "Mind your manners, Mr. Marley. Modders is paying close attention." She is. And she will hurt you.
Haven't said anything controversial.
Really?
Would you like to?
That 109 does look awesome, Waitrose. Oh, shouldn't have sounded that off. Adam says, "I actually bought a nice kit the other day, which was the AS90 from Trumpeter. Was my brother's vehicle. Oh, I remember the AS nasties going off."
Daz, one of our face-to-face group members, his son bought him an AS90.
Yeah.
And he's actually building up to building it, so to speak. He's never done much modelling before, so all right, bye, love. He he's working on a Bofors gun at the moment, so he can build up to doing the AS90.
Yeah. The AS nasty.
Excuse me.
Adam says, I actually bought. Oh, I just read that one. God, blimey. Bob says, I'm back and I've decided I hate doctors. Always bad news.
Oh dear, sorry to hear that, Bob.
Matt says, regarding YouTube review and chat, I was watching a YouTube video at 8 a.m. yesterday and one of the ads was for Scotch whiskey. Seems a bit hypocritical. Jem says, Bobby, stay away from the doctors. Some are guessologists. TVG, I've ordered the 124th Gustav this morning. Shall I put the black gloves on when I do a review?
Yes, please
Yes,
do.
you should complain about it a lot. Julie says, favorite foreign jet would be a Saab Yacht Vegan.
Yes, well, yeah, so I've been gifted that kit recently, and that will be coming up in the build sequence. I haven't decided on which kit next. I think I should do the vegan. Yeah, it's my personal build, of course.
Yes. How dare you imply that you might do it on my channel? I was joking. Gino says,
let's do it in the road. Oh, yeah, that's right. You have a nice singing policy.
It was more the lyrics that bothered me with that one.
No one will be watching us. Why don't we do it in the road?
Yeah. I'm not going there. Gino says, yes, I watched it, Gary. It was great for me. At least, oh, God, that's not even worse. At least because I had 4 heart attacks myself, so I can relate to the stuff that we talked about.
They were talking about, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, don't do heart attacks. They're not healthy for you. Don't do you any good.
No. Neither are strokes.
No.
Not that
Depends
kind.
what type
Anyway.
of stroke it is.
Yeah, I'm going to say not that kind anyway.
Bob says, GM, kidney problems getting slightly worse. Come back in a fortnight. Ooh.
Well,
Jim says, Feisler Storch was a sturdy airframe, unlike what its appearance would lead you to believe.
yeah. It just looks like it's just, land slightly heavy and the thing will just break in half.
Isn't that the one they used to rescue the
Mussolini.
Yeah, rescue Mussolini.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm impressed I remember the word Fallschirmjäger.
Yeah. Otto Skorzeny took all the credit for that, and he was only part of the planning team.
Hmm.
Sounds like what air traffic controllers do. Just making that up.
No,
Why
you're
do
not.
I keep putting my snips?
I
It's
don't know.
next to your spinner.
Yeah.
Oh, the one I can't find. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Now we're cooking.
No, you're not. You're simply not. I didn't put it down. You did.
GM says, Bobby, drink more fresh water, up to 4 litres a day to flush kidneys out. 4 litres a day is a lot of water.
Yeah, 4 litres a day.
2.5 to 3 litres, maybe. But
then you're up all night.
yeah, 2.5. Should be having at least about 2.5 litres a day. Tiffany says, in case you missed it, Bob, thank you for the stuff you sent. I happy cried. She did. Cranberry juice is good for you as well. For your kidneys.
Apart from the
Gina says, talk about stupid autocorrect.
We got what you were trying to say, Gino.
Yeah. Bob says, Jim, I am slurping lots. My back teeth are floating. That doesn't sound dodgy at all. Jim says, Bobby, that's high tide. David, have built 2 AS90s, the Trumpeter and the Accurate Arm one, so have both early and late barrels. Nice build. Nice. I wouldn't mind doing AS90 at some point. I do remember them from Iraq.
So, remind me what an AS90 is.
It's a self-propelled gun.
Ah. Okay.
With a huge barrel on it. Waitrose says, problem with the Bf109 kit, I feel so accomplished having made the engine that then I realise there's another 30 pages of instructions and 187 steps to go.
You'll enjoy every minute.
Mystery Nick is listening in before radiotherapy. Best of luck, buddy.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't get BBC One for you. Bob says, Tiff, have fun. More to come when Rob the resin sorts out his printer. Also, there might be duplicates in different sizes. Oh, bless. Do you know what Kay was going to do the other day, Gary?
Go on.
It sounded like, do you know what Kay was going to do the other day? Gary, it's all about the comma, isn't it?
No, she was going to message you and say that if she sent you the money, would you get me up 1/24th Messerschmitt? I was like, no, it's all right, love. I don't need a model that big. It's very kind.
Yeah, so 1/24th Messerschmitt arrives here for you, and Marion kills me.
Yeah,
that sounds fair.
It's okay. It's for Kaylee. What? What are you doing buying other men's wives' presents?
It just gets worse.
It could go south very quickly, couldn't it?
Well, matron.
Yeah, it's very kind of her, bless her. She's lovely. I'm happy with my new spray booth. Tiffany has put the link into the fundraiser, so as I said before, if you'd like to donate, there is the link. Let's see if we can reach that £1,500 mark. We've got 3 days left. Bob says, plus Tiff is no longer hairy stick, only modelling. Ew. For some reason, when you say that, it sounds like they got one of those, those fly swatters that they have when they're on in African safaris.
Yeah.
It's like a cane with elephant hair on the end of it or something. Gina says, I know Mikey had 4 of them and it's no picnic. Yeah. Joe says, hope you start feeling better, Bob. Yeah.
So say we all.
Skiffin says, afternoon all. Hope everyone is well. Hello, Skiffers.
Hi, James.
We were just talking about you.
Just talking about your excellent live stream you did on Sunday.
In the best possible taste. Tiffany says, all parts have been sorted, Rob. I shall email you soon with the different delivery address for future parcels. Ew.
It's like she's in the room.
I know, right? Well, she is kind of.
Yeah.
Waitrose says, GM says, Mr. Evans. Ah, the joys of big kits. Haha. You got enough glue then. Steve says, greetings, Mystery Box Nick. Hello, Nick. Joe says, wife is working on 2 fresh apple pies for Thanksgiving. Wait, I see no ice cream in the freezer. Make sure you put a British flag in it when she's not looking. And then remind her, it's a British dessert. Jim says, Joe, homemade apple pie. Very good. Adam says, you likely heard my brother blasting that thing a few times then. More than likely if he was on Telic 11. We're forever bloody hearing the damn things. You'd have incoming IDF fire off the Iraqis, and then a few minutes later, all you do is the AS-90s firing back. It's like they were playing bloody artillery tennis or something. David says, yes, AS-90, 155 caliber. Yes, 155 caliber gun on it.
Boom, boom, boom.
Pretty much, yeah, that's what it was like. Adam says, there's a reason his hearing isn't the best. Yes.
It's funny that my mate Daz, who operated AS-90s, he's on hearing aids now.
Yeah. Lindsay says, just completed a AS-90 155 howitzer by Revell. Ooh. Giffen says Gary's 124th Bf109 is being delivering to me. I thought, nice. I'm not to tell anyone. Yeah,
Nice.
you probably sent it to AD by mistake, Skiffens. You do it twice, you just don't live it down. Bob says, Bob, Joe, the problem is I don't feel unwell, just slightly tired.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's probably from making all those strand beasts. Skiffin says, hello, Brother Jim. Happy Hoyle Boss. David says, Lindsay, what scale is the 135th? What? Oh, what scale is that? 135th? Joe
Best
says, yeah. Cavemen have dessert? Yes. Junior says, it sounds like she's in the room. Indeed it does. I'm talking through a trumpet. Hello. Can you hear me?
Sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher.
GM said, that sounds like most of my school career, actually. GM says, Mikey, running around sweating, I go through bottles of water. 4 litres is normal for me. There we go. But in temperate climate, there's too much. Because you wouldn't sweat enough to get rid of it. So,
just a message for Mr. Skiffins. Not having much luck with those 135th scale dials. If anybody knows where we can get any 135th ship dials for a certain Mr. Skiffins who's trying to build a 135th aircraft carrier.
I know a guy with a 3D printer that could maybe do them.
I can't find any STL files. I've been looking for them.
Adam says he called it battleships. Yeah. Well, what they had is on the outskirts of Basra City was they had blocks of flats. So what the Iraqis used to do was they'd go into the flats, kick the family out, put a length of angle line on the end of a bottle jack so that it was pointing out of a window, and then put the rocket on the angle line and just launch it that way in the general direction of the camp.
That seems rather unsporting.
Yes. So if it was a block of flats that still had people living in, then obviously they'd send the sneaky peekies in to go and grab them. If it was one that was empty, then they would get the AS-90s to fire back and just take that grid square out.
Yes.
And it just said,
turn it from a flat into a flatter.
Yes. Can't fire from the flats if there's no flats. David says, that's why I was glad to be a command post operator, not a gun bunny. Yeah. Lindsay said, yes, it's 135th. Does sound like a nice kit. Kieran's in, the nicest man in the UK. Says, afternoon all. Hope everyone is well.
Hi, Kieran.
Hey, Kieran.
Hey, Kieran.
David says, there's often a video on FB titled, So Why Are You Deaf? All sorts of artillery from guns to rockets. Yeah. Skiffer says, yep, Gary, dials are not around at all. Nightmare.
No.
You might have to scratch design or scratch build some. Julian says, sounds like a cross between one of the clangers and Hagrid from Harry Potter. Oh, I'm sorry, Harry Potter. There we go. Jim says, those 135 dials, are they in Japanese?
Well, to be fair, they wouldn't be. You wouldn't be able to tell, but James would be able to answer that one.
Yeah. Skiffer says my ears were burning, so I knew you had been talking about me anyway. By the way, I'm guessing we're going to jump to Julian's because the rest are saying hello to each other. The adult version of the first HP movie, Harry Potter and the Stoned Philosopher. Okay. And most people are stone philosophers.
Don't know what you mean, man.
Well, negative waves, man.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of Oddball as I said it. The bridge is up.
The bridge is down.
That's what happens with the negative waves.
Moriarty. Oh, I was doing some research on this hurricane last night before I go on to the comments. And I found an article about
Harry Potter.
no, fool.
Oh, so sorry,
Mighty
I
Granger.
assumed you're on Pornhub. That's all.
No, I found a nice article about talking about the colour schemes for the hurricanes in North Africa. And there's a quote from the pilot that flew this actual hurricane. And it says, took delivery of 6 hurricanes, and aren't they beauties? The new type of mottled blue, grey and purple camouflage on the nose, leading edge of the wings, and front surfaces look most peculiar. I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah, so I read that. Obviously, you flicked me that link, and I'm thinking, purple? Obviously, they used whatever paint they had available, and they would have used the insignia red and the insignia blue mixed together.
Well, that's what they're saying further down is what it probably is they used the red and the blue, but the red, the dull red just looks like purple when it's on aluminium.
Yeah.
Because the colour sort of looks off, doesn't it?
Steve says, Gary M, if James has photos of the dials he wants for the Akagi and he has any sizes for those items, send them to me and I'll knock them in the 3D printer for you to print, mate. Sorry, you'll knock them into 3D for me to print. Yeah. James, Steve is quite good with the old 3D design. So if you have got pictures, I'll if it's okay with Steve, I'll send you Steve's email address.
So between you, you're an industry.
No, we're just helping a fellow modeler out.
I like it.
Steve, you're happy for me to give James your email. I will. 23
likes already. Nice. Skiffin says, yes, Gary, I have a pen to do that on them once I have some. There we go.
All right, so
Skiffin says, what, Steve Paul? Wants my babies? Love you so much. June says, be back a bit, Kara here. Skiffin says, Steve, I will sort that out today, and that would be amazing. Joe says, sorry, topic change. Lots of YouTube and AI channels. Spent last evening going through my subscriptions. Mikey, make sure your voice doesn't change. My voice? What's my voice got to do with it?
Well, if you start saying "Long live President Xi," then he'll probably change it up.
Are we talking about Winnie the Pooh now?
Yeah, I think that's what he's saying.
Steve says, "No problems, Gary."
Okay, I'll send James your email address now.
See, wonderful community we have here.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah.
Why can't we have any meat?
Because the dingo took the baby.
Alrighty then.
That's not funny. Woman lost her kid.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, through her own fault.
Who would have been probably 50 by now.
Sorry, for anyone that doesn't realize that's a line from Tropic Thunder. Robert Downey Jr. is, obviously a white American playing a black American. Oh no, sorry, a white American playing a white Australian playing a black American in Tropic Thunder, and it's amazing. And someone's like, dingo stole my baby. Like someone's like mocking him and says that, and he goes, "No, that's a true story. Woman lost her kid. That's not funny." Yeah, it's.
Oh, she was falsely imprisoned for 12 years or something stupid. Yeah, and she was vindicated and acquitted and is now innocent. And good on you. If you're watching, Lindsay, hello. She's probably not watching.
Imagine if Mikey's subscriber count just goes by one. So, oh boy.
Oh,
Skipper
boys.
says, dancing in the hall and getting his party started. He's dancing in his wife fronts now.
James, check your Discord messages. There's an email address in there for you.
Super duper. GM says, Mikey, AI is overdubbing American voices over podcasting. Right. I know what that is. Okay. YouTube have introduced a new thing in the YouTube studios that you can switch off. And what it is it's automatic dubbing and automatic picture refinements. So if you leave it's automatically on now, you have to switch it off. But if you leave it on, then they'll dub over your voice to make it apparently better, and they will edit the images to make them clearer and stuff like that.
Why can't they just leave things alone?
Because AI.
Oh God, I feel a rant coming on.
Yeah. Nobody's asked for it. Nobody wants it. They've just put it in there. But
I'm asking for a rant. I'd love to hear one.
I was going to say the rant. That is.
Yeah. You've actually got to go into your YouTube studio settings and switch it off. If it switches off, then it won't. If you switch it off, it won't do it. Joe says that was a funny movie. Yeah. Skiffin says, got to leave you all as his wife wants to go to work. Yeah, James.
Enjoy, James. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe says, what do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you people? So good.
Skiffin says, wife fronts? Oh no, Mikey, they're in the wash. Oh, that time in a month again, is it, James?
Oh, he's only got one pair, remember?
Yeah. Well, oh God, that means he's going commando.
Yeah.
That means he's driving his wife to work whilst commando.
It wouldn't be the first time James has gone about with no underwear on.
That's true. We've all seen the proof of that.
We've all seen the picture.
Yeah. Joe says, because money, Mr. Morris. Yeah. Adam says, trying to appease the Skynet overlords before it happens. Yeah. Ian, I watched that movie for the first time last weekend. Never go full. Yeah. Monologue was amazing. Yeah. It was good. Skippins is putting an emoji smile.
Forrest Gump. Sure. It's slow. I play ping pong. It's a goddamn role he wrote. It's so good. I love that movie.
I think we're still talking Tropic Thunder, are we?
Yeah.
Not a film I've seen.
Tim likes it because it basically abuses everyone.
It's so many great one-liners in it.
Yeah,
it's like the
I agree. I like it.
We're supposed to be a team. We're supposed to be a unit, and he just turns around and goes, "Suck my unit." It's so good.
Ben Stiller and is it Robert Downey Jr. in it?
Yeah. So Robert Downey Jr. is the guy that plays. So obviously, a white American playing a white Australian playing a black American. And like the whole his whole character is like he's a character that, and he does method acting. Like he's the serious big name actor in it. And he's got like layers of method acting. And it's like, you don't even know what dude you is. I know what dude I am. I'm a dude playing another dude.
Jim says, a Korean friend films his rescue cats. AI is overdubbing the cats. It's so bad that I can't watch it anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's one of those things that's going to last very long on YouTube, to be honest, because creators aren't happy about it.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
They haven't even had the decency to consult people about it.
Well, exactly. What it'll be is some really big YouTuber or something. They went to them and went, do you think this is a good idea? They go, oh yeah, I'd love to have that. And then they go, okay, we'll put it on everyone. Because they don't ask all the little content creators and stuff. But yeah, if I start sounding American, you know why. Stu says, my Gustav has just landed. I have no warping. However, the upper wing sprue is damaged. The port side has a stress fracture, and the starboard is fine, but is only attached in one place. That's not good. It's not good.
I'm sure if you get in touch with Airfix, they'll sort it out for you.
Yeah.
They are very good at that.
They are, to be fair.
Some would say, well, they probably have to be, but
yeah. Oh,
this is like two whole sessions on this Mitchell have been masking.
and you love it.
I do like masking. I'm no good at it, but I like it.
Have we thought about what we're doing after this one?
Oh, well, we've got loads in the.
We have. I shall have a look now. Joe says, Tim, I'm going to watch it again after the Cowboy whipped the Chiefs today. Whoops, that doesn't sound good.
The Chiefs. Doesn't Travis pay for the Chiefs?
He does.
Oh.
Yeah, well, it's not going to happen then, is it? Mr. Swift will.
They haven't been playing well.
Mr. Swift will sort it out.
Thursday. Oh, yes. Yes.
Meh.
We have got one planned for after this.
I'm not a Travis Kelce guy. I loved his brother playing up in Philly. I reckon he's a great footballer. But nah. Not only is Travis not the best tight end in the league, he's not even the best tight end that's worn 87.
Wow. I'm just looking at the Bills schedule, John.
Yeah.
And we were predicting we would finish the omnibus this week.
No, but fair bit to go
We were
still.
so naive.
So even if I wasn't away for a couple of weeks, we still wouldn't be that close to finishing it.
No.
I am loving it. It's looking great, but it's
Yeah.
such a good build too.
Have you shown Gary?
No. I'm a bit busy
It
at
is
the
a
moment.
very
We'll get to it.
it is an enjoyable build to watch, the omnibus. You can tell that you're both enjoying it.
Yeah. All right. We just had a comment, Kenwin, and I'm going to say now, we don't do politics on this channel. So if that's what you're here for, don't bother. We're not getting into that shit.
But
and you'll
look,
see
both
why.
my hands have been on the screen the whole time.
Yes. You'll see in a minute. June says back, front. Stu says, I've used the Airfix spares service before and will again. I would rant on YouTube, but I only have purple gloves. GM says, Mikey, you can with the most posts reselect the audio languages if AI is being used. It's a pain to have to keep selecting. Yeah. So this is the post I was on about.
Okay.
Coming up. Awesome Bricks says, I see the judge in the judicial review of has been replaced without explanation. Panel of judge including
Right.
Sorry.
We're
Just
not having that in
leave it on the screen for a sec so I could read it if you're not going to read it.
Yeah.
So the judge.
We don't. That's not what this channel's about.
Oh. Well, you know.
Get rid of it,
I'll
Modest.
say.
Jim says, sad story, a former neighbour went into prison at a tight end and came out a wide receiver.
That's a classic one. Yeah, it's very good.
In fact,
Just when you think
I don't
it's
even want to
safe
see
to
that
put the
stream
dick.
yet. There you go. I don't even want to see that comment stream yet, so I've deleted it.
Just when you think it's safe.
Not having my channel get dragged into that crap.
Oh.
It's all right. Like when we have a laugh and a joke about certain things. But I'm not having it get dragged into that stuff because that stuff gets flagged up and then that damages the channel and it attracts the wrong kind of people.
Ah! Right.
Okay. What color?
But why didn't that go on straight?
LMO2, I imagine.
RLMO2?
RLMO2.
Don't tell anybody, but I think... Oh, God, here comes Benj. I think...
Don't tell anybody, but I think here comes Benj.
No, I think I finished the masking.
Oh, there's agreement there.
Jim says, sad story. Oh, I just read that one. God damn it. Julian says, AI voices, when badly selected, can be bloody nuisance. They often get pronunciation horribly wrong. Yes. TVG says, hit him with the banhammer anti-modmin. Well, to be fair, I'm going to be fair, like everyone else, they've had their warning. If
that's
post something like that again, then yeah, they'll be banned. But
yeah,
I've got to give it the fair warning. They might be new to the channel and not realize we don't talk about stuff like that on here. Jem says, Jim, go you good thing. Ha ha ha. Yes. Jim says, thanks, Mikey, for bringing the hammer down regarding politically based comments. Yes. This is why, John, I try and keep a little bit on it with you because it does encourage stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact that you won't even say the word Palestine out loud, you're kowtowing to the fucking oligarchs that own YouTube and all the other shit, the AI idiots.
It's not that. It's the British government. But it's also, I don't want it on my channel.
Right.
Whether I say it or not, I don't care. I'll say it in person, but I don't want it on my channel. That's the end of it. June says, model making is politically agnostic, as is the channel, and long may it remain so. Yes. If I want to be a political commentator, I would be. And I don't. Anyway, on with the show. Let's not get all negative.
I always wanted to be a golf commentator.
I was going to say, I when conversations go...
Sorry, go on.
When conversations go down these tracks, I always feel like Val Kilmer in Tombstone. When he's just sitting there, like, looking for a fight. He's just like, I'm your Huckleberry.
I think that's the first time people have actually heard me go on a rant and put my foot down with people. Oh no, there was Apple as well, wasn't it, when he made that comment about my wife.
Oh, that wasn't a rant. That was just stating the bleeding obvious.
Yeah. Tiff says, be right back, just grabbing my notebook. I wonder if AI does that. Joe says, I agree, Mikey. Also, never say Eagles either. I like the Eagles. They're a bloody good band. That's all I'll say about that. Natalie says, hi, Mike and Gary and Tiff and everyone else. Just got in from work. Hello, Nat.
Hi, Nat.
Ahoy.
Jem says, Julian, there is nothing an agnostic cannot do if they don't put their mind to it.
If they don't know if they believe in anything or not.
Yes.
Right.
Gino, what colour are you spraying, John? We're not spraying John any colour.
So maybe this is both, what do they call it? AK Real Colours, RLM 78 and 79. So, yeah, because that's a colour my plane is. Showing here.
It is a very nice looking plane, though, isn't it?
I like it.
It's a nice colour.
Shout out to people at Cosford who look after this actual aircraft.
Yeah, they're all right, aren't they? They looked after our Gary when he went on his day out.
It's funny how you call him our Gary or our Gary, because he walked in and they said, Gary.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like when he goes to Telford and people go, aren't you Shelfy?
Shelfy McShelfface.
Shelfy McShelfface.
Yeah. You've tried so hard to get everyone to call you Chair Force 1, and everyone just keeps calling you Shelfy. Because you made you had one misfortune.
Live on air.
Better than Gargamel.
That's true. Just because he hates Smurfs.
Where did my paper towels go?
Again.
No.
Honestly,
Ian
you
says,
murder one Smurf.
Ian says, just like to be painted silver. Oh, John likes to be painted silver. Yes, he does.
Yeah. Our own little tin man there.
Like a Robocop Bukkake party. Do you have a list? Will you be putting names on it? Philip Maddock, that's Army Sketch.
Don't tell him, Pike.
Jim says, love hearing those AI voices mispronounce German military vehicle designations. They sound worse than tourists. Yeah. The only person other than Germans that I've heard pronouncing correct anywhere near decent is Waitrose.
I was listening to a podcast about special forces, and a lot of it's about special forces in World War II. Yeah. And it's introduced by this guy, genuine guy, and he says, "My name is Mike." Blah blah blah. And from the introduction, once the introduction finished, everything else is done by AI.
Yeah,
all the commentary is done by AI. So when you get to dates and that, you can tell it's AI because it goes 1944.
Yeah. It's really annoying, isn't it?
And 2 Squadron SAS.
Oh, God, yeah. No, I'd be switching off around about there.
It is difficult.
I understand. There's a lot of people who make channel content on a lot of military stuff that are from, say, Asian countries where English isn't their first language. And they do rely on AI and all that sort of stuff. And it's great to have them on board and be able to do that.
But this guy is English.
Is he?
A lot of people do it now because one of the things that was putting them off doing YouTube was they didn't like being on camera or the sound of their voice. So they're using AI to create content because it's easier for them.
Why do stuff on YouTube if you A, don't like to be on camera, and B, don't like the sound of your own voice?
Because they think that if they do anything on YouTube, they're instantly going to become millionaires, Mr. Beasts.
Yeah, there's also security concerns. So there's a whole branch of streaming called VTubing, where people basically have like an animated avatar that it's kind of like mapped through their camera, so that when they move and stuff, it's normally like their whole upper body. Their like avatar moves so that they can talk in that, but not be on camera, but they can still kind of emote. And that's because there's security concerns. There's anxiety, and VTubing's like huge with the younger generation. But yeah, there are reasons for these things. And, people don't want to get doxxed and stuff because, these days there's just nutters that, if you share an opinion.
This is one thing that worries me with Facebook. I've started getting viewers adding me on Facebook. And I've always find myself do I accept it or not? Because I've got photos of my kids on there and my nephews and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always.
That's why you have a channel separate to your own personal channel.
Well, exactly. But people, for some reason, still add me on Facebook. Try and have my normal page. Gino says, looks good, John.
Ooh, early days yet, mate.
TVG says, don't tell her, Julian. Tiff says, I do now, Julian. Nat says, what's everyone building? Well,
P25 Mitchell.
I'm making that.
And
Or
mine,
trying to.
just turning the page. Mine is the. There we go. Oh, trying to get it straight. My mistake. Hasegawa. There we go. There. Hasegawa. Messerschmitt Bf110 G2 Tropical.
John, you're upside down.
Am I? How's that?
That's better.
Much
For
better.
God's sake, trying to get that bloody lined up. There we go. That thing. Bastard.
Yes.
And I'm doing a BF110.
Nice.
So I'm just putting the gubbins on the inside of the central canopy at the moment.
Bob.
I love that word, gubbins.
Yeah, it is one of my go-tos.
Okay, Bob.
I really like how Airfix doing the propellers now. You don't just glue the end on whatever. It's actually like 4 or 5 pieces that allow you to actually be able to turn the props and things, but it still holds in really well. Next comment, please, modders. Julian says, but leave one patch bare to let skin breathe in. Oh, for painting, John. Okay. Tiff says, hello, Nat. Nat says, hi, Tiff. Jem says, Julian, you could hear how badly the AI ruined the Korean spoken language. American YouTube is not used in Korea. Yeah, that's that. Matt says, hi all. Sorry I'm late. Hello, Matt. It's all right. Glad to have you here, buddy. Dream says, I saw a YouTube video with an AI voice, kept pronouncing acronyms as words. Example, e.g. was egg. By the way, we have currently got 36 people watching.
Yeah. And my GPS, when I was going through basic training, would call HMAS Cerberus HMAS Cerberus. Or like, in Canberra, the Tuggeranong Hyperdome, it called the Tugeranong Hyperdrome, which was always pretty good.
So 36 people watching. Get to lube and subscribe if you haven't done already. Joe says the more channels put out, the more money YouTube pays them. Yeah. Well, that's once you get over 1,000 subs. Until you get to 500, you don't get paid anything. Once you get 500, you can do channel memberships. And then once you get to 1,000, they start doing adverts and things. And that's where you start getting passive income from them. Matt says, no one could understand my Brummie accent or think I was drunk. I'm not going to try and impersonate a Brummie accent. It'd just be insulting, and I don't like insulting people.
What is
I
that
watched the model. Sorry?
What is that accent?
Birmingham.
Oh,
Brummie.
okay. Yep.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Gotcha.
Nat says, I watched a model channel and great kit building. The AI voice over was terrible. Yeah. That reminds me, actually, I do need to go into the settings and switch off just in case it tries to do it. Bob says, max headroom returns. GM says, I saw earlier a military channel which mixed aircraft and AI, other than the subject, which was the DH Hornet. Everything shown, but little of the aircraft itself. Yeah.
Well, I think most people have access to the same sort of footage as I would. So it would be hard to get enough to make a channel. I think some people out there, some content providers do an amazing job with what they have.
Yeah, and this is the thing. It costs. I mean, AI. You can get AI software for free, and you can get something that's fairly cheap. So, if you can't afford the whole setup, like microphone stuff like that, or you don't like the sound of your voice, it is a really good way of doing it. But you have to, because I've done it on videos in the past, and what you have to do is listen to it, work out where it's not pronouncing words correctly, and then you have to change the word so that it reads it. So even though it doesn't look like the actual word, it will sound like they're pronouncing that word, if you get what I mean.
Yeah, right.
You almost have to do it phonetically, break the word down phonetically.
I think it's like any tool, do that. Really. It's like like it's great when used for its intended purpose, and it's a pain in the ass and grating when people use it because they're lazy.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Julie says, to put the other side of the argument, I hate my voice and having speech therapy to improve it. I'd use an AI voice if I made YouTube videos. Yeah, see, it'd be ideal for you. But Julian's also the sort of person who would listen to it and keep listening to it and going through it to adjust things that needed adjusting so it sounded correct. Julian says, GM, I can imagine Google Translate is bad enough. Yes. It really is. Adam says, oh, my stickers will be here next week. Fantastic.
Stickers?
We all love a good sticker. Which reminds me, I need to redo my stickers on the other side of this map so that I can put it back over. And that says that Revel 132nd Tornado GR1 I'm building is massive, but enjoying it. Probably need a bigger piano to display it. Sorry, I had to burp them. Jem says, Dad had a bag of gubbins, kept all his quick furkles in it. Gino says, yesterday I saw a stream about aircraft colours by Dana Bell. It was very interesting. I will look if I can and post the video link in tab in the Discord. Excellent. Please do. That's what it's there for. Julian, the AI is bad, really bad. Lazy, the word I use for using it, for those using it. Yeah. I said some of it as well is AI generated. They just type in a prompt of what they want the video to be about. And then they just, whatever the AI software comes up with for a script, they just go, yeah, do that. Make that into a voice.
See, what I really resent about all this sort of AI that's popping up is like, I saw footage on YouTube, real, of F-35s coming up from a production line, and all of it is AI. There's F-35s being, the engine's blowing up, and the pilot jumping out of the seat and all that sort of stuff. And why would you create deliberate falsehoods and then not have anything to say, yeah, this is actually AI? You know what I mean?
Well,
but because a lot of people wouldn't know the difference between, a real F-35 and a pretend one.
Yeah.
Well, in YouTube Studio, it does say that you have to click on a part of it when you upload the video to say that it does use AI-generated content. But a lot of people don't do it, and that's one of the things YouTube's trying to crack down on at the minute because, like I say, a lot of people are just typing prompts in for what they want as a video and then just uploading whatever it creates. And YouTube are trying to stop people doing that. Joe says, wow, I wonder if I can get AI to dig my wife's holes for her apple trees. Probably. Julian says, talking of Brummies, the best reply to a racist comment was Lenny Henry. A guy yelled to go back to where he came from. He replied, you mean the Black Country area of Northern England? Yes. Yeah. Nat says, been thinking doing a little model kit on YouTube, but probably use text instead of my voice, but still thinking about how to do it. Yeah, go for it. Why not?
See, I've got a Brummie accent. I put it through a filter; it comes out as intelligent.
Yeah. Not that we're trying to insult the Brummies.
No, that's an absolute lie. Yeah. I don't have an accent.
Yeah. Thanks to AI. He actually sounds German.
Australia doesn't actually exist.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
At Yo7P says, greetings BBC people listening while I paint Chaos Warriors. Excellent. Welcome to the channel.
No, Chaos Warriors. Tell me what that is.
Sorry, go on. Hey.
What's Chaos Warriors?
It'll be Warhammer, but my question is 40k or Age of Sigmar or fantasy.
There we go.
That's what I want to know.
So Yo7P, if you have a name because you'd want us to call you, that's fine, or we can just call you Yo. Adam says, I've seen fake Pearl Harbor stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of fake stuff. Jim said, there was a video about that actually, wasn't there? How people using AI or creating AI videos is spoiling or damaging our interpretation of history because they're becoming that prevalent now.
Yeah, it's
especially in history videos and things.
It's you know.
It's
I've seen 3D
mix.
printing improve beyond my belief in the last couple of years, but I can't see AI improving because it's just so terrible to begin with.
Yeah.
Yeah. AI is also funny in that, like particularly the, LLMs, the large language models and stuff, like it trawls through massive amounts of information that's on the internet to, promulgate its answer and then presents that. But the more incorrect crap that AI makes and puts out, it then draws on later. So it's like a snowball of crap unless they're really on top of their filtering protocols.
Well, this is the thing, right? This is another reason why I stopped doing normal videos, because I was doing history stuff and I was putting days and days of research into doing the videos and things, and then trying to create the clips and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they were just getting drowned out all the time by all this AI stuff. So do you know what? There's no point. I might as well just talk during the live streams. Jim says, Gino, just post a video link you mentioned on the BBC Discord. Thank you, buddy. Tiff says, yo, hello, JPC. There we go. Nat says, I've seen fake World War II photos on Facebook. Yeah, that's annoying.
Yeah, why do that? Like, there should be some subjects you just go, you know what? Leave that one alone, please. Like,
people go, ooh, money. Who cares about history?
Yeah. A big area where there is a lot of drama with AI is art, and I suppose we kind of fall into this category, barely, but technically. But yeah, a lot of freelance artists and stuff, like AI will directly rip off their work and stuff like that.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Like,
I mean, not
without,
unfair.
without any credit or anything like that.
Well, this is an interesting thing, because in UK law, when it comes to AI art and things, the copyright remains with the creator, the person who created the prompt. Because without that prompt, that whatever it is, artwork would never have existed. Yeah.
Talking about AI, the photo behind Mikey is not AI generated. That is a genuine photo that looks like AI.
Yeah. It's just that good a picture of me and the two Garys at the bar in Telford.
Never happened.
Anyway, Yo says Age of Sigmar, but I don't know how to play it.
Okay.
Very nice.
I've never played it, but I am keen to. I encourage. There is no discrimination as far as I'm concerned with different types of modeling. It's all creative and it's all great content. And keep going. Do what you enjoy.
Yes, and reminds me actually. Don't forget tomorrow, because Tim and John's Humvees haven't turned up. It's Creative Friday, so we make whatever we happen to be working on. And chat crap, and maybe let you on the panel.
Right, so I haven't even got a notification to say anything's on the way here. It's not tracked as far as I'm aware.
You might want to speak to Waitrose about that then. Because last time we posted stuff to you, it arrived quite quickly, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Yeah. Yo says, I've just read that one. Gino says, thanks, Jim. He's going all Spock on us now. Adam says, and there's someone with a master's in World War II, I could say a lot. Oh, and military history. Yeah. I think if I was going to do a degree, that's what I'd want to do mine in, but I'd do mine in World War I. Maybe World War I military transport or something. I really find that interesting. Yo says, yes, I have no idea why I'm Yo instead of JPC. Yeah. I don't know why they're doing it now. They seem to be doing it on a lot of YouTube channels. I think it's to try and stop people doing comments anonymously, not realizing that the handle is just the channel handle, not the name. Joe says, AI, I did see an AI generated video of the ladies in music group ABBA, and it was awesome. Yeah, some AI stuff's pretty good.
That's the stuff that they created, so that's okay. They've actually put some money into that as well, so
yeah,
good on them. That and the fact that they're incredible.
Oh, I don't know about that. Harvey Time says, beware Skynet. Yes. GM says, I read the comments on those dodgy links. The replies show the originator is lazy, ignorant, and stupid. No improvement is seen on following links, so it gets reported and blocked. Yes. Julian says, in my last job, one mate was from Birmingham and said, in a thick Brummie accent, he said, since I came to Wales, I've lost my accent. I thought, have you, F? Can you hear yourself? Just polluted the Welsh people's accents around them. GM says, Mikey, I do appreciate you so far ad-free and AI-free. Sadly, many others are not. Yeah. If I ever do get to 1,000 subs, I might put adverts at the beginning then, but I won't put them in the middle because they annoy the shit out of me. And I wouldn't put other people through it. Julie says, same guy with no sense of irony said, when I go home, they all sound thick as pig shit. I kept straight face somehow. Yeah. My cousins used to say that me and my sisters were posh. Me and my sister was posh because we didn't speak with the St. Helens accents.
It's so weird having accents from, you can pick sort of places around the UK and everyone is so different. It's such a small island.
Yeah.
It's just mad because, as I say, we take the piss saying Australians don't have an accent. Yeah, we do. And it's, I think, probably grating unless you're Hugh Jackman.
This is how localized the accents are in the UK. Where my family's from, St. Helens, it's a fairly big town in Merseyside, right? There's a town on the outskirts of that called Earlstown. The people from Earlstown sound nothing like the people from St. Helens.
Madness.
Yeah. They're literally two small towns attached, like, on the edges of one another. Borders with one another. Julie says, there's a bar in Telford, Mikey. Have you told Nodge?
It's lies. Dirty chicken lies. It's fake news.
Pretty much drew him a map and he still missed it. Nat says, model making is fun, full stop, at any level. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
In the pull your hair out and punch holes in the wall kind of way.
Go on, Tim. You haven't done one of modders today.
It's to be able to spot bot accounts, Mikey. I googled it.
Yes. Jim says, hello, hobby time. Jim says, ditto Adam, what area did you look at? I did one and concentrated on RF Bomber Command.
Nice. Good choice.
NJ said, or Nat, sorry, says, a few months ago, a model maker posted the kit they made. A lot were laughing at it, but I supported him and told him to keep making models and you'll improve with time. But I felt so sorry for him. Yeah. It annoys me when people do that.
Yeah. Well, none of us, you'll never hear me say, oh, that looks crap. Anything anyone ever makes. They're doing the best they can and they're enjoying it enough to put it on public display. So I encourage them all. Keep going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've been like, that's what I care about.
I've been painting miniatures and stuff on and off since I was a kid. And I am still very cagey about putting my work forward.
But your work is so good.
What's that?
Your work is so good.
Yeah, it's stunning.
Your work is work that makes us realize we probably shouldn't be creating work and putting it on public display.
Yeah, you said the quite a bit out loud just now.
I appreciate that, but yeah, it's still like the only reason I post as many photos as I do in the Discord and stuff is because like it is such a supportive group, but like I still haven't been able to bring myself to post my stuff on like my normal Insta and stuff, despite everyone telling me I should. I'm always my worst critic, so I just don't want to put stuff out. I've always admired people that put their work forward and like just say, "Hi, I'm new to the hobby. Yeah, this is what I've been working on and stuff." Like I think it's amazing that people have the confidence to do it, and you should only ever support and lift those people up.
Absolutely, 100%. Totally agree with you, Tim. What's next? Tim's got is embracing his inner Oxley.
Half.
He says, "Hi Jim, just got home." He looks like the underneath of the RF planes in World War II, with one side painted black and one side painted white. Matt says, "Just putting another coat of paint on the 1/16 scale Challenger 2 AI translate that." That must be huge. 1/16 Charlie 2. GM says, "I picked your accent, Mikey, from day one. Tiff has masked her Welsh accent very well." Tiff's not Welsh. Ian says, "Accents in UK change every 25 miles, John."
Mad.
I don't know why people think I have an accent. Tiffany says,
"Because you have an accent."
I tell you what,
an accent.
I'm born and raised in this town, right? And I do not sound anything like the people from this town.
Yeah, it's because you have teeth.
Got him.
When I was in the hospital waiting room the other day, I was talking to a guy who was born and raised in this town, but he moved away years ago. And he said, "Have you ever noticed when you walk around the Tesco's, you can tell who's related to each other?" And I went, "You so can."
Oh, there's a place in South Australia close to where Tim's sister lives called Elizabeth, named after the late Queen. Wonderful, wonderful lady that. Elizabeth is not so wonderful. I swear, like I lived there for 5 years. I swear the locals sell their teeth to buy tattoos. Like there's, when you see people walk around shopping centres and you think, at what point would you like somebody to get those people to get together? There must be like an element of you'll do sort of thing, but like I don't know what that's like. What's that like, Mikey?
I wouldn't know, mate.
Oh, good answer. Good answer.
By the time I buy my smokes and all my grog and pay for my tattoos, it's a wash. I've got nothing left to clothe the kids.
We were talking about this on the members live yesterday, weren't we?
Yeah.
People who might spend £80 on a football shirt and then complain they haven't got money for food.
Oh yeah.
Bogans are great. I love them.
Tiff says, "Actually, John, go on. You can do this one."
Oh, okay. Right. Let me look at my screen. It says, "I've never had a Welsh accent. My family have Welsh and Rumi accents." How do I do?
Help is on the radio.
It's like models within the room. Oh, wow. 38 people watching.
And she's about to come back and, now I'll have to read it. "You're all a pack of arseholes."
Adam says, "Julian, it was the Western Front and Pacific for World War II Masters. Final paper was Preparedness for War and the Industrial Revolution throughout the military history. Throughout the war, the military history was British military." Nice. I was actually thinking about that the other day, and they prepared the build up to World War One, the Victorian and Edwardian era, and then the Georgian, because they were preparing for it for quite a while. Adam says, "From 19th century forward." Yeah.
So I've become the custodian of not only my father's military medal, but his father's.
Wait. Did you say your dad's got a military medal?
Just one?
Or do you mean as in a medal from serving in the military?
Yes.
An OSN,
But-
basically.
Yeah. OS. Yeah.
Yeah.
Operation.
Military medal is a different thing.
No, he's got. Yeah. So he's got the people take the piss saying, thanks for coming medal and all that sort of stuff like that. But to get one, you've got to put your name on the bit of paper that says, I will give up everything, including my life, should it come to that, sort of thing like that. Yeah. So good on him. And
you put your mid up to serve the country and put something other than yourself forward for a period of time. So, yeah.
So next street tomorrow, I'll have them on hand and I'll show you those because they're the ones from World War II, British India, Palestine, all that stuff. So they're worth seeing.
Yeah. The only one I've got is that one, which is my Iraq medal.
Nice.
Well, then I've got coins from the ambulance service, from the Jubilee, and from being in the ambulance when all the coup and COVID crap was going on. Adam says, I focused on the Falklands on that final paper. Oh, you'd love speaking to Waitrose then. He was there. Jem says, did Tiff not say she was Welsh? I'm kidding you, Tiff. Julian says, at what point I heard that if you were born in South Wales Valleys, you could listen to a person and know within 5 miles where they were born. Yeah. That's if you could understand them and wipe the phlegm off your face. Inbred. Stu says, I always click the like button, even if I didn't enjoy the content. I can appreciate the effort someone has gone to and hopefully it encourages them to carry on. Yeah, I like that attitude.
Yeah, that's a great attitude to have.
Yeah. David says, Tim, you work so hard on your kits and they look amazing. You have very high standards of finished kits.
Thanks, David. Very kind.
Yeah, no, it's no word of a lie. We're in awe.
Yes.
Once again, I put too much primer in the airbrush, so the Halifax is getting an early prime. By the Hampden.
Joe says, Mikey's accent, I can tell what cave he came from. Ugh, ugh. Very good.
Very
Nat
good.
Says, I've got a Yorkshire accent.
Woman.
Nat's got a Yorkshire
Captain
accent.
Caveman.
All right.
Oh, Julian says, laughing ass off Joe. David says, I get told often I don't sound Welsh as I spent 18 years in the Lancashire Regiment. Yeah. So says, I hate you all. It's not nice.
So my problem was I was born in Kent, in down south, moved up to Lancashire, joined the Air Force, travelled all around the place for 23 years, and then settled in Telford. Yeah. What accent have I got?
A delightful one.
Yes.
A sheriff.
A rusty sheriff's accent.
Sheriff's accent.
Nat says, poor Tiff. Don't poor Tiffer.
All right.
Jem says, John, Elizabeth is the Mount Druitt in central western Sydney.
that's very 100%. Accurate. Yeah. Yeah. So Mount, everyone has one of these places in Sydney, having the main naval base and stuff there. If one of the boys says like, yeah, I'm from Mount Druitt, endlessly bullied.
Endlessly. That's where your auntie lives, isn't it, Tim?
Bloody close enough. Everything
close enough, yeah.
Everything west of Parramatta is Mount Druitt, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
My perfect version of Sydney is building a north-south wall, from about mid Parramatta, and then just keep the animals on the other side of it.
Yeah, and get the people from Mount Druitt to pay for it.
Right, let's do these last few comments because we're going over now. Jim says, John M. Oh, actually, Matthew says, I got kicked out of a Facebook group for saying Dukes of Hazzard was social commentary. Probably true, to be fair. Gary, go on.
Tiffany says, I'm used to it, Nat. I don't actually mind. I know these guys well enough that they are my family.
Oh.
There's a tear running down the inside of my thigh.
Thigh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just wet himself again.
Are you sure that's a tear? Julie says, I think criticism in general is unsolicited, unsourced, always negative. A critique, though, is solicited, sourced, mixed negatives with positives. It does indeed.
That's right.
I always use.
Can't tell where Mr. Morris is from, but when Benji barks, we can tell.
There's a bit of RLM 04 for you there, Timbo.
Oh,
Ooh.
Gotta love that.
what a colour. What a colour.
Yeah.
Julie says,
when Benji barks, my inner sergeant comes out.
Julie says, that's harsh, Tiff. They're doing their best. The fact is, however, that their best is abysmal. Thank you, Julian. Joe says, have a great day all. Take care. You too, buddy. Right. We have finished the stream and we've still got 32 people watching.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Thank you all for bearing with us.
Gary, are you going to join us? Or
I am. Sorry, I'm
you're just looking at your gut for the rest of the
deeply. I've managed to get some primer on the.
Ooh.
That's
Night Fighter.
Yes, I've also because I put too much in the.
Excellent. Right. So thank you all for joining us today.
Yes, thank you.
Been fun. Yeah. Don't forget about the fundraiser because it's with less than 3 days left now.
We are back tomorrow.
Back tomorrow, 12 till 2 for the Creative Friday. Yeah.
Let's get
John's going to get in touch with Waitrose.
Look, new kit acquisition.
Oh, yes. So, once me and John have finished the Mini Art Omnibus, we're going to be doing our Austin Armored Cars.
With this one in
Tuesday is World War I Day.
Ukrainian service, which is amazing. World War One, and they got the roundel that they have now. Isn't that great?
Yeah. So yeah, because Tuesdays is World War One Models Day. Yes. So everyone's saying goodbye. Thank you. Right. Cool. Right. We're back tomorrow, 12 till 2. Hulvar for now.
See ya.
Who knew me then? Somebody muted me. Ow.
John, stop looking at the camera.